Ho ho YouTube, it's Lisa Joya. I'm here in my fucking bedroom because I wanted to do it in the fucking bathroom where it's brighter. But unfortunately my father's got a guest over and it's fucking Father's Day. I woke up not wanting to do shit. Like having my little morning fucking temper tantrum of, of getting up. I usually go through it quietly in my head, but this morning it was just like, I don't wanna get up! That's how I go through. But I got responsibilities. I'm a mother and a father. Speaking about fathers, today is Father's Day, 2015. I'll do another video later about Father's Day and stuff like that. But my son and my mother, home slice over here, say for happy, I mean. They're trying to get me to go at my desk like I usually do in the morning. And they're like fighting with me. Usually I'm fighting to get to the desk. This morning I'm fighting to go away from the desk. Now they're fighting me to get back to the desk. And on the way there, guess what? They fixed my coffee and they got a card for Father's Day. Oh, my son did the card and my son did the coffee. So I can't do this one-handed, so I'm going to see what it says after I bang my head against the wall and trying to pick my ass up. Alright, happy Father's Day. See you guys later. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Bye-bye. This says to Mom, Dad. Alright? I'm a single mother and father, right? Well, I don't have a dick. I don't have the testosterone. But I am a mother and a father. And, we've kind of changed Father's Day because Father's Day kind of sucked for us after his father passed away. And so we started celebrating Father's Day being for myself too. So I get two holidays, a Mother's Day and a Father's Day. So here we go with the card. Alright, to Mom, Dad. Alright, let's see if I can open this without annihilating the... Open! You better not put no money in there, so I'll beat them up. Alright. I did a good job one-handed, right? See? I usually annihilate these things, even with two hands. Let's see. It's Father's Day. Have somebody fetch you something. Oh, cute! Have somebody fetch you something. The most important words in here. To Mom, Dad, thanks for being a good parent. You've always helped me. Thanks, Mom, Dad. It's in my son's handwriting too. So, and he actually did a good job with his handwriting. I can't really read his handwriting. And I did it without my glasses this time. Thank you. No problem. Come a hug, fool. Come here. Thank you. Alright, kiss, fool. You get hugs and kisses. Hi, YouTube. This is Lisa Joya. Today is Father's Day 2015. And if you saw my last two videos, you see how my day started. Well, 7 years ago, my husband passed away, and I had to learn what it was like to have two roles, as mother and as father. And because of his death, I've had to get creative for the sake of my kids to kind of like make Father's Day not so painful, or less painful. So, on this day, they make me presents, or they send me presents, or they wish me happy Father's Day, and they say what they've got to say as if I was still, their father was still alive. So, without further ado, I want to say happy Father's Day to all the single mothers who have to be fathers and have to change their roles as mothers and have to be the stern fathers that they have to be. I want to say happy Father's Day to all the single fathers, to all the normal fathers, but I also want to say happy Father's Day to my own father. Not my biological father. Not the one that fucked my mother, came inside of her, squirted his cum inside of her and got her pregnant and helped to make me. I'm talking about the man that is my stepfather, who decided to raise me and to love me despite me being biological his or not. So I wanted to wish him a happy Father's Day. I wanted to thank you so much for being by my side, for never giving up on me, for being there for me during the good and the bad times. And I just want to say thank you for not killing me when I clearly deserved it. And I want to thank you for loving me even though I'm not biologically your daughter. And it takes a great man to be a father to someone else's children. Anybody can be a sperm donor. Anybody can be a biological father or a biological function. But it takes a father, it takes a daddy, it takes a friend to take on a role and love someone else's child without favoritism, to love someone else's child as your own. So I want to thank my father, Dave. So whenever time I talk about my father in videos, everybody, I'm really talking about my stepdad. He's actually a wonderful guy. We've literally fought, with each other, slammed doors in each other's faces, flipped each other off, called each other names, cussed each other out. We've gone through hell and back. And throughout the years, we've gotten closer. He's been in my life for 21 years. And my biological father has not been in my life. He's probably got enough experience in being a father as in a sperm donor in general. My stepfather was the one that helped me financially and stuff like that at times, and I've helped him out financially. My biological father's never helped us out financially, ever. In fact, he was the reason why we were homeless twice, me and my mother. Because he wouldn't pay for medical care, he wouldn't pay for food, clothing, nothing for me. And then when he tried to get custody of me, he apparently tried to play the fatherly role. And then when I got placed into the foster home, he tried to look good to the courts, when the courts saw right through that. Because he was never there in my life. He never paid child support. He never supplied medical insurance for me. He never bought me clothes. He was just an abusive fucker, and on your birthday, you would, people give you birthday spankings. He would pop out his belt and beat the shit out of you, leave you black and blue and almost break your back, like he almost did with me on my 6th birthday. But this man, my stepdad, my dad, he's never laid a hand on me even though we've gotten close. We've got each other's faces, like, what? Like that. But this is a dedication to my father, Dave. And I want to thank you very much for never giving up on me, for always being there for me, and for seeing me through some serious shit, for being there for me when I got attacked, being there for me when I had something traumatic really happen to me, for being there when I was in the foster home, yes. Thank you very much for being there for me when I got pregnant with my son, through my college, all 3 of my degrees, my official degrees. Thank you for helping me when I needed someone to talk to. Thank you for just being there when I went through all my trials, going through all my education. Thank you very much for when I got married, and then after my husband died, and even now here in the present. There's no words, no other gratitude that I could ever thank to you, Dad, for being there for me like no other person in my life. Now, I want to talk to the single mothers now. Now, I know it's hard if you're a single mother, either your husband passed away or you're just a single mother because you're not with the father, or the father's incarcerated or something. However the means of you being a single mother, I wanted to give you guys a shout out as well, because you have to learn when to be a mother, when to be all feminine and you know, goofy, and, you know, when to be all light and joyous and stuff, and, you know, when to be the woman, the girl, you know, to your children. And then you have to be, you know, change your mentality thinking when to be the father figure, and, you know, and when discipline needs to be done, and, you know, and, but then there's this friendship factor you have to have. So it's very hard for us women, our single women, to have that proper balance. And for you ladies out there, I want to give you the props. I want to say Happy Father's Day to you too, because you are indeed fathers to your children. I also want to give a shout out to foster mothers and foster fathers out there. I want to thank you guys for taking on the role of being any type of parent. Mother, father, doesn't matter if it's Father's Day or Mother's Day. I want to thank you guys for taking on the role of taking on kids who need to be removed from their homes for whatever reason that it is, for the safety of the children and for the restoration of the family in general as a whole. And I want to thank you guys for being advocates. I want to thank you guys for just being in general. I was in the foster system, if you guys don't know. I was in the foster system for over 4 years. Yes, I was taken away from my mother. Someday down the road, I'll probably explain why. But I also want to give a shout out to my foster father, Wesley. I don't know if he's alive anymore, but he actually was the coolest dude ever. So Wesley, if you're alive and you're still out there, I want to say thank you so much for just allowing me to get up with you on Sunday mornings and make pancakes for the rest of the family on Sundays. Thank you for sticking up for me against your own wife, my foster mother. Yes, he did stick up for me. In fact, he actually vouched me, and yeah, he lied for me a few times. He covered for me. And that was like the coolest thing. And ever since he covered for me, you know, and he, you know, stuck up for me, I mean, it restored my faith in men in general. That was the first day I had any type of restoration of any male figure at all in my life, because every other male in my life has like failed me. So he gave me hope in mankind, but I also want to, he gave me hope in a father, you know. So for the longest time, I used to pray for a father, you know, please God, please give me a dad, please give me a dad. And my mom was married to my father, then married to my first stepfather. And then the dad I'm talking about now is my actual stepdad, my second daddy, I'll get my numbers, two. My second father. And now this guy has also restored my faith in men in general. And then my late husband was the third man that restored my faith in men in general. And even though my husband is no longer alive, I want to say Happy Father's Day to you. I want to thank you for giving me two beautiful children, my Nina, who is now 22, and my Saya, who is now 16. I want to thank you so much for giving me two beautiful children. I want to thank you for giving me that hope and faith in men in general. I want to thank you so much, even beyond the grave, for just being there for me, and how you've literally saved my life several times, and for being the father, you know, that you needed to be. And you know, you never abandoned your kids, even though when you fought for custody, you know, and you never like stopped caring about your children. You, just because times got hard, you didn't just send money, you didn't just do this, you didn't do that. You actually were involved with the children, even when you and I were no longer together in the very beginning of our relationship. You're still always there for the kids. So I want to say thank you so much, Ron, from beyond the grave, from the deep depths of my heart, for restoring my faith in men. Even now, even 7 years after you've been gone. So, Happy Father's Day to everybody. Happy Father's Day to mothers, fathers, greasy grandmas, dirty grandpas, to all the foster fathers and mothers out there in the world. Anybody else as a guardian to children out there, I want to say Happy Father's Day to you. And especially my dad, Dave. I want to say thank you so much for my dad, Dave, for just being there for me, always being there for me, and I can talk to you about anything. Alright, happy Father's Day. So for the like, comment, subscribe, you know, hate, I don't know, smack my butt, to my channel. Alright.